everybody? Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, I think it is. Are we really that far into the week already? Oh man, Justin, what's going on, dude? Welcome back. I hope you're doing well today. Alright, so we've got round 3 of Plat today. We'll see how that goes. Rounds 1 and 2 went pretty well overall. We're sitting 25 under through 2. Firmly inside the top 20. And then we've got college football afterwards, and not gonna lie, yesterday roller coaster of emotion. Really high, followed up by some big disappointment. So we'll see if we can bounce back. Went on the road, beat Ohio State, and then came back out on the road against a 1-5 Rutgers and lost. But from what I'm hearing, people have had Rutgers as like a really highly ranked team in a lot of their different playthroughs. So I'm thinking despite the record, they play very, very difficult in the game for whatever reason. We threw 5 picks. It was absolutely disgusting. They had like the best zone defense, I guess, in the entire game because I haven't thrown that many picks. That was terrible. Lance, welcome back. How are you doing? Little man, how you doing? Wanna play alt shot? I'm gonna have to pass. We've got our schedule of events already. Got a tournament round to play. Appreciate the offer, but I'm gonna have to decline. I'm coping. The defense is I was like, it was anything that I did. Because it wasn't even like I was doing the same thing and getting picked off in the same way. It was like, first off, there was some bad luck. I ran a tight end crossing route and it would have been wide open, but the 2 tight ends ran into each other. And so the guy that popped out where I was expecting, I was like, oh, he hit the turn, he's breaking away, and I'm like, I'm leading this guy. They run into each other, out pops, so this is to the center of the field, right? So you got the tight end on the near side, cutting across the middle, and then you got tight end on the far side going across to the sideline. Near side cornerback pops out and picks the ball off. I'm like, excuse me, what? So get a pick there. I had like a wide receiver screen or like a little flat route that got jumped, pick 6. There were a couple other picks, clearly. But yeah, wide open wide receiver, sailed it. Like, the RNG was not with me in that game, and I couldn't overcome it. I think I missed 2 20-yard field goals. I know there was some wind, but A&M center still bricked him out to the side. It was, and like my inputs weren't bad. It was just like, I think the one thing that frustrates me right now is it feels like there's a little bit too much RNG in the game. Like, I understand that you're trying to create excitement and different things, which it definitely does from time to time, but was it that game too, Justin, that we got a roughing the kicker called on us as well? Like, my guy just got ping-ponged, my edge rusher got ping-ponged off of the offensive lineman on the end, or like the tight end or whoever was on like the furthest left point, bounced him, and then he just like kind of casually walked into the kicker's leg and they threw the flag. So I don't know if there's also behind the scenes stuff of like how FIFA does it, because you know how FIFA At least it used to be this way. I mean, I haven't played FIFA in a number of years, but I remember when you would load into a game, it would tell you what referees were assigned to it, and like the different referees had different leniencies or strictness. And like you could definitely feel that through the course of a game playing FIFA of like some refs would just like let things go and others, you know, throw flags on everything. So I don't know if that's like just a masked feature. I don't know why I keep going into Elite. It's very fast green, or yeah, very fast green, so if we don't have to play very fast, then I'm not gonna practice with it. High winds, firm, fast. See, I was like, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Where it was like the game before, which is crazy. We go on the road to Ohio State. Now, I understand it was rainy, but like, defense is always tough, and like, getting stops against elite offenses is a very, very difficult thing. Number 2, Ohio State at their home stadium. I forced them to so many 3 and outs. You got to rough in the punter, and they caught the guy they called out was going the opposite direction. I had one. It wasn't a roughing call. It was like an illegal contact, like a defensive illegal contact call. I touched their guy like 10 yards down the field right after their guy caught the ball. What? Like, I'm a middle linebacker taking the tight end, or, you know, playing zone coverage against the tight end coming across the middle or something like that, and they run just this little maybe screen pass or curl or something, you know, short curl to their wide receiver on the right-hand side, and I get called for illegal contact over the middle when their guy had caught the ball already. It's like, doesn't the ball have to be like in the air at a minimum, or in the quarterback's hand to be illegal contact? Alright, couple of slows to start here. Okay. The thing that I need to figure out, because I've been struggling with it, is these longer putt reads. Closer. But a lot of times these longer ones I get all sorts of messed up. Okay, we are quite slow on these tempos to begin with, but that's also, I think, sometimes just the difference between being on the range versus being on the course, which is why I don't like to go from practice right into it. I like to get just a little bit better feel. That sounded like the song sounded like some old Windows. It's got that vibe, like some old Windows operating system noises. But yeah, this is just gonna be a matter of if we can if we can make sure that we've got our putting down. Yo, what's going on, Mr. Pseudo Swede? How we feeling? How we feeling? Let's see here. 141, 142. I'm gonna need a few yards off of this. Not a good input. Quite slow. Slow just seems to be where we're currently missing though, so it's not like a huge surprise to me. Oh, I hit that firm. Pretty good read, just a little bit firm on it. Missed this week's plat cut, so to play next week since I'm top 50. Yeah. So us playing this week is mostly for myself, you know, just to be in kind of a dial-up state. You know, keep playing the game, keep getting reps. But yeah, with us being inside the top 50, we're automatically into the field. So the only thing that really happens from us playing is we potentially push the cut line, or like we contribute to the cut line getting, you know, getting moved at all, and you know, thereby limiting next week's field potentially by a few players. I expected the downhill lie to play quite a bit more. That is clearly not the case. So I had a dentist appointment this morning, and I've just got that like weird feeling in my mouth because, you know, they get your gums get nicked up a little bit and stuff. And like for me, it always happens. There's always a little bit of like plaque buildup behind your front bottom teeth, and then they chip it away, and all of a sudden your tongue kind of like pokes through the little gap in the bottom. And you just like feel that all the time. So weird. So weird. $46. This should be pretty good. Numb your mouth and they use too much medicine, just droop your face for the rest of the day. I'll take your word for it. I mean, it sounds awful. Yeah. Subtle little brag. I've got great teeth. They're always like, oh, things look good. Just need to floss more. Like, yup. That's what they tell me every time. They've told me my whole life. I floss sometimes. I don't floss every day. Nice, there we go. Mom's an orthodontic assistant, so she's always like, this is wrong with your teeth, that's wrong with your teeth. Then you go to the dentist, yep, looks good. Well, that's like, you know, maybe it's just the orthodontist in her trying to upsell you. Because I had braces, but like I really don't think that I needed braces. Because I had braces for 1.5 years back when I was in like 6th grade. I think I had them for or was it even 1.5 years? Was it a year? I'm pretty sure they were in 6th grade and out by 7th. Like, I didn't need them. Meanwhile, the sibling had them for like 6 years. Even smiled club races, nah, bro. Damn. That was a very, very slow tempo and a result that I really shouldn't be seeing. Yeah, very intentional, big fade. Yep. That was the plan all along. Braces in middle school, you got them for free though. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess if, you've got a parent in the field. Definitely get that kind of perk. But yeah, I feel like I don't know if there's anybody that an orthodontist would ever say you don't need braces. I feel like everybody needs braces. It's just a matter of how long you need them for. And then you have all of the like people in there, like, not saying all of them, but like I remember going to the orthodontist and like one of the assistants who's in there like, you know, early 40s or something with braces and everything. It's like, well, you work there, so you're probably getting it for free or like at an extreme discount. So yeah, you're gonna get them. Does everybody need them though? I don't think so. I don't know why. See, like, I keep hitting that tempo. For whatever reason, my thumb will not swing forward. It's a bit better. But obviously, that's a chip, so it doesn't really mean anything because you can swing pretty fast on those. All right, let's get this tempo going. There's not any way, because you'd have to carry this thing into like almost 360 to get it towards the green, and even then it probably rolls out the backside instead of kicking right. Because you'd be 321, 330, yeah. Everything's slow. So I'm just like, I'm hitching weird at the top of this swing. All right, let's go full lob wedge, lofted. That's like 93 yards. You've got some wind at the back. Just add a few to it. There we go. That's... much you want for the input. I think the tailing wind on that does a lot more than I always think it's going to. Yeah, I think my read on those is definitely for like the firm line. As soon as I start taking off, I'm definitely not in the right vicinity. If you try and take 4-iron, so I think 4-iron short. Look at that shot. Probably because of how lofted it is, it's gonna die here. Oh, come on. Play the big hybrid cut. I think that was a beautiful shot. There we go. Now, we ended up in a situation yesterday where our chip shots were all coming up short. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work here today to make sure that if we have any chips that we're letting them roll, or at least any near side chips. Like longer chips, I'm obviously a little bit less concerned about that. Pin high, a little bit short. Yeah, we'll play stock 5. Fast really puts a damper on things, as it changes the side spin on the ball and just really affects how things are gonna go. So I assume with a putt like this that the early break is probably not much to worry about. It's these last few lines. So like early break you could account here. I always watch those putts and have a bit of, I guess paranoia is the word. Yeah, we've been beat on those so many times. Is basically what I'm getting at. You put a lot of trust in it to take that little bit of break down a hill. That was also probably one of the weirder putting angles I've left myself in while actually taking the stroke. $153, $154. This is pretty close. Okay, something's just a little bit off. I'm hitting so many of those, and I don't know why. I really don't understand the why on that. Gotta focus a little bit more on like the top of the backswing or something of that nature, I don't know. But whatever I'm doing right now, the input is just way wrong. Land the 8-iron just past this. Give it a touch of D-loft. Dude, that's fast. Now it's 101 fast. We're gonna be over the back because that upslope isn't gonna... Okay. Yeah, just something a little bit funky with the tempo. We'll get it. We'll get it sorted. I probably, realistically here, should have also, like if we're gonna take the real aggressive line like this, should also have put the loft on. Get away with it though. Get away with it though. 93. There we go. I can be a little bit more, I guess, delicate with when I'm putting the full shape on that shot. There's a little bit more wiggle room. Gonna play a big draw here, see if we can keep it out of that bunker. I mean, we can. That's 272 to go. Crazy part here is you go full off, full backspin, all of a sudden you're sailing the hole. Yeah, there's something, I want to say it's like the backswing feels quicker than normal, so my transition is slow. Cause like I pull it back and it doesn't feel right. Not much else you can do. Alright, so let's see. I'm just gonna have to do more practice backswings and make sure that things feel good. I think is all it boils down to, because as it stands, I don't know. Things are just slow, and if I try and go not slow, we go fast, so. Oh, that was almost an amazing chip. Alright, I just have to try and not think about it too much. I don't want to get into like a whole conspiracy thing and like be trying to restart the game or anything like that. Gonna play some League with some old friends? You don't want to play League? I believe that. I believe that, but yeah, sometimes gotta make the sacrifice for your friends, right? Sometimes it do be like that. Try and enjoy yourself if you can. Alright, full send, par 5 to finish. See, okay, so there's the overcorrection. You know, my brain going, okay, swing faster or swing harder, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're definitely not gonna be able to make it from here, I don't think. If we had a 3-iron, we could, or if the wind was different, we also probably could. I'm gonna try. I know that this is like the dumbest thing to do because of what our tempo is, but I'm gonna try and overpower this 4-iron. Got the 103 perfect. That might actually be good. We're gonna have a long putt because of this ridge, but you know what? We've got an eagle putt. This is gonna be a tough one. So you gotta get it pretty far to the right to be able to have a chance to come down here. Yeah, I would have had to hit that further. Or hit that hard. Yeah, hit that further. So hit it harder going up the hill. It died a little bit too soon. But we'll take it. You know, the real question here is how are things gonna go in round 2? Or in round 3 of Plat? Like, are we going to be able to maintain? By maintain, are we going to be able to find any sort of tempo? But let's see what we can do. This is kind of like now just... We did what we needed to get to this point. High winds out of the north, firm, fast. You know, we didn't have to make a cut, right? There was no pressure on us this week. But we played well enough to be inside the top 30, which in a full field is what we need for next week. Now, obviously, that said, you know, things will be a little bit more contested. But I think that the way we played through the first 2 rounds would be enough to get us in to the final tournament of the season. Gotta replicate that next week. For now, it's just continuing to get these practice reps. Continue to work on our game. Gotta punch this gap wedge pitch through a little bit. Oh, we hit it slow. I thought I hit it fast. Very different result. having that be slow side. Gonna have to put full shape on it. It's gonna come out quite short here. Okay. Tough call. I feel like it was gonna roll more, felt like it was gonna come out a little bit more to the right, so get both of those things wrong and you're definitely not gonna make your shot. Alright, 13 on the crosswinds. That's definitely gonna leave this short, right? Because this is gonna be more like 145. 13 on the crosswinds here. I don't think you get back out to it. So I think for here, you're giving it a good amount of loft. Oh, be good. Alright, so the first time that we score on the second hole, it is inches from a hole-in-one. I have to play this right side. We hit our shot. This should peel back left. I'm hoping that it's not so far right that there's like a kick into the rough, because that would stink. Okay, now in order to do this, you essentially have to go driver off the deck because there's that much wind. So a fully shaped... I'm trying to pull the stick straight back. There we go. Fully shaped is going to be towards 270 something. You are getting 17-mile-an-hour winds. I'm gonna go a little bit off on this, but I'm okay with it cutting through and releasing on the green a bit, because you have room to work behind. I guess it slopes away, so maybe you do want to be a little bit short at most. Maybe fasten that cut way through. That cut way through. Alright, I mean over hit it, but that wind I guess with the shape turning it, I still needed to take off quite a bit more. Okay, so take ourselves out of like easy, I mean you can eagle from here, technically speaking. Flop shot, 28, 27. Downhill behind. So we're gonna put full loft, or I mean not full loft, we're just gonna put like 3/4 backspin. Wow. Even on that lie, I mean, I have an uphill lie like that. I understand it's out of the heavy rough, but uphill lie like that, I'm fully expecting more out of that. So this particular, wow, that snapped more. This particular par 5 has not been too kind to me. I think it's one birdie and 2 pars. You know, obviously that's quite an aggressive play that we were going for and got it wrong. But yeah, just that's 2 approach shots that we've missed the green and have not had a close second or a close third shot. Now this par 5 here, you're getting still the wind at the back. Downhill. Carry it a bit past this. I think 6 iron, full backspin. And then you're gonna have to loft it some. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now let's pay it off. Let's just balance these par 5s out and make them 2 birdies and call it good, yeah? I think that would be most ideal. I don't trust it. I gotta reread it. I don't trust it. Hey, what's going on, Chitty? Song will change when it's over. Okay, I know we sweat over it, but we make the eagle, and that changes things a bit. Now we're 3 under through 4. All right, get the 102 drive, get this up here by the bunker. Now we're just gonna have to take a little pitch shot up and over. Now we're on an uphill, and it is uphill to the flag. And we've got the headwind, so probably gonna have to put some sort of de-loft into this shot. 66. I like that input. Quite a lot. Right edge. Tap her home. Almost, almost not turning. It's only a little bit terrifying. Alright, so I don't see a reason to go driver here. In fact, one could argue hybrid. I'm still gonna go wood. Don't love the slow. I think it kicks left enough to stay out. It's really hard to see as it's moving along there what the difference is between the fairway and the light rough. Alright, I don't know why I'm checking what the wind is. Anything above 12 miles an hour plays 12 yards, so we're gonna carry out to about here with an 8 iron. 15 yards on firm and fast, that's not enough club. So 195, and then play the 7 iron with some loft. 99%ed it though. May have taken a little bit too much off the shot. Yeah, hit it a percent or two longer and then also just over lofted just a touch. Alright, so that breaks a little bit and then breaks a lot. So you just go to Scout Cam, Chitty. So if you hit triangle or Y, depending on if you're on PlayStation or Xbox, and then just move the camera down. Because you'll zoom out to your marker, and then you can just move the marker around. And then use the triggers to zoom it in or out, or change your aim marker accordingly. Alright, just trying to get a feel here. See, now that I look at it from this angle, I feel like it's gonna be low. I'm gonna add some more here. It stings when you have it right, and then you move it. Okay. Well, you know what? I should probably just trust that first read. Putting from that camera angle has been working for us. I hit that fast. That lands green, we might be okay. Yeah, there's a huge difference there in that about 2 inches of space. Because if we hit the fairway, that bounces probably about twice as far. So the fact that we were able to catch that on the green changes things quite a bit. Okay, whew. Get away with one there. Absolutely get away with one there. Okay, so now this is one I think you can still play the driver. I don't think laying it up is gonna do you any good. I just think you have to start it out to the left. Now that might be a little bit too slow. Oh, it actually has enough legs to get... If you hit that perfect, you're gonna carry the bunker. It's just a very tight window. Okay, so again, we can opt for driver off the deck. And it's actually like a really strong lie. A little bit under 270 yards here. Us into the 280s, 270s. So yeah, I think we can take driver off the deck. Little bit fast, cutting back towards the wind. Come on, settle down. Settle down now. There we go. Making up for the driver off the deck earlier in the round. Got a little bit of break early, and then it's pretty flat, so we just got to get this first part correct. Scary. That almost breaks a little bit more, but we're in there for another eagle. You're playing par 4, your ball stopped at the edge of the hole, you wish there was more wind. Yeah, unfortunately, I guess probably more so fortunately than not, the ball is not influenced on the putting surface. Like, if it was an approach shot, then sure, the wind. But, yeah, the wind doesn't actually move the ball anymore. You don't have to worry about wind speed when you're putting. Would definitely cause for some interesting scenarios, though, if you did have to worry about that. Because I'm already rough enough at putting most weeks. So if you had to worry about wind blowing your ball differently, that'd be crazy. Oh, is it a driver shot? I've never had a hole-in-one on a par 4. I would love to. But I've never had it happen. Sounds like you're pretty close then. Alright, we're gonna get this a little lofted. It's a beautiful strike. I like the line of it too. Oh, I didn't need the loft. Oh, that was money. Perfectly read. I think what goes on there is I put the loft on, but then it ends up playing like the 98 or 99% instead of 100, and so we just come up a little bit short. It was pro difficulty? Yeah, but like, if the ball goes in the hole, the ball goes in the hole. For something special, if it's just like a regular hole-in-one, sure. But like, a hole-in-one on a par 4, I think regardless of most difficulty settings, still a pretty big feat. I mean, obviously it feels different on different settings, right? But 182, and then the uphill lie, you'd land a 6-iron into here. That would definitely go through. If you went 172 and then the uphill, the 7-iron's never getting there. I'm gonna put just a touch of loft into the 6-iron. There we go. I was afraid of hitting it fast, but now I think we've got it right where we would want it to be. I thought we did it. I really thought we had the eagle. There was also a moment there where I'm watching the ball roll and like thinking about the shot that we hit in. I was wondering if it was a par 5. Obviously it's not, but that would have been a pretty sick eagle hole out. It was tracking for so long. For so long. All right, 260s. $264. Let's call it 262 or so, 261. We're gonna land it short, but I think if you get this going in a way that ends up a little bit to the right, should roll out pretty nicely. Stay up. Ah! That distance control was money. All Alright, the question is, do you try and putt it up this little hill or you chip it over? I feel like chip it over. But let's see how we feel. It breaks right to left, right to left. Not a lot, but then it's like very strong on the left to right here. And then it cuts back. How you know the wind? So it's that gray meter in the middle. So I use some points of reference, especially for higher winds. So when you're aiming it towards yourself, if the tip is just touching, that's 12 miles an hour. So this is somewhere like 13 to maybe 14. If it's touching at the bottom of this, it's 17. If it's touching the midpoint of this, it's 20. And if it's touching the top at this, it's 23. And then like, if it's 12 at the tip, I know that roughly like halfway down is 6. And so you like kind of try and fill in the blanks there, but that's how I look at it. Do we putt it? I feel like I gotta chip it. Oh, it didn't get out right enough. Oh man, missed opportunity. I don't feel good about, with that much break, I don't feel good about putting it. If it's a bit flatter, I'll putt it. Why is there no number showing? Because of the difficulty setting that we play on. So we play on 2.05 times difficulty. Master swing, swing timing on, assists are all off. Scout camera doesn't have the yardage on it, and we have meter only. Some good sports gameplay, don't know how it works. What's going on, Sam? How we doing, dude? We definitely try. We definitely try. This is a few yards long. If I take the 8, put a little bit on it. Something out here. That's the strike. Come on, keep working back left. Rounds are going well. Yeah, we're in the 3rd round here. Things are going pretty well in this tournament. We're an automatic lock for next week because we're in the top 50, so you have to make the cut or be in the top 50 for the season. We're inside the top 50, but we made the cut anyway, just getting some good reps in. Because next week it goes from a tied 60, it's tied 65th. Yeah, cut is 65 in ties or in the top 50. Next week's tournament is top 30 and ties make the cut and into the next week, and top 10 for the season. I'm definitely not a top 10 money list guy. I think we're sitting at like 37th. So we're in pretty comfortably for next week, not so in comfortably for the final. But yeah, trying to get some good putting practice in is like the big thing, and just, you know, all the good competitive reps. This is one of those ones that snaps pretty quick, yeah. There it is. Top 10 in your hearts. Thanks, man. Why do people punch with lob wedge from the pitching area? I mean, you're not locked into any given shot type from anywhere. So if there's like big headwinds or something, maybe you want to take a punchier shot. That's like if I have if there's more wind and I'm on a short yardage, I might take a pitch shot to keep it under the wind instead of a full shot, but maybe it's a tailwind and I want to play a full shaped lob wedge instead of taking a long, like a pitching wedge pitch, you know? Can change your shots around so long as you know what you're doing and how the club's gonna play. This is uphill and into wind. All flop all the time. I can't reach this one on a flop though. So this one kind of tough yardage for us. I feel like trying to de-loft it is mildly concerning. Gap wedge pitch. Gonna try and play some shape on it. A little bit slow. That might be dangerous. If it gets backspin on it, we're off the green. Yep. That's a really tough shot. My concern is if I try and de-loft the pitch, like we're into that slope, and I have to have enough roll through to cut through and get on, but then also not roll out the back, so definitely not ideal. Oh, that's long. Came out a little bit hot. Came out a little bit hot. Alright, so we take a par. That was, despite it being a pitch shot, that was definitely the hardest shot we've had in a minute, it feels like. There's no driving the green here. Though it would be fun. You've got like 15 miles an hour of wind. So if we've got 307 carry, 321 into the 330, you probably could carry it down to like the bunker. If you're a real freak that can 110 it, then I think you can go over. That ain't me though. That ain't me. So we're gonna take the wood here. Just get in the fairway and then we'll figure it out from there. That's kind of our thing. A lot of times it's get it to the fairway at a decent yardage and then we'll work out the details once we're there. 130. I need to take some off of this still. A little bit strong there. Little bit strong. I didn't want to put spin on it though, because we're hitting it into an uphill, so if I landed it too short, I didn't want to roll back down the hill. So you're just fighting that little bit. I don't know what it is. Once I start getting to some of these longer, they don't even have to be like crazy long, the really long ones, but been struggling getting those reads right. I think it's because they take so much less break in the early parts of the putt due to the speed that I'm just now missing things quite high, which is quite different than our normal miss pattern. We tend to miss a lot of things low, so I suppose missing on the high side, you know, pro miss and all of that. 7 iron, 181, 183 bounce. I'm just gonna take a tad off of it. Could have made that putt 100%. You know, for most people, I don't doubt that. For me, though, definitely nowhere close to 100%. I'm good for a few misses inside 10 feet during a tournament. I'm good for a lot of misses inside or outside 10 feet. You know, an amazing week for me is that like a 15-footer is, you know, 10 to 15 footer is a 50-50. For some people, 10 to 15 feet is like 80+%. Ooh. Okay, so full off 93, uphill 90, slight wind. This is gonna be a little short. Take a few yards off of it, and then I'm gonna give it the top spin here so it doesn't want to spin back. That's gonna be the game plan. %, is kind of scary. But that is perfect. Whoa, 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 whoa. What in the heck was that? Probably like Himona. I don't know exactly what that's in reference to, but that was a nasty break. I don't know if I underhit that or what, but that snapped so hard. 260s. We're not getting 20 yards out of this. Missed your chat. I read it. I just internalized it. I did see it though. See, this is like 3-wood with the full backspin. If you could... 264 into the 270s. I'd have to get like a really big overpower for that to work, and I don't think that's going to be the case. So what we're going to have to do is hit like a partial driver. I hit that way too fast. So we're gonna just end up where the 3-wood probably would have ended up. I guess what I could have done there is tried to play the de-lofted driver instead of the partial, but that also doesn't quite feel right to me. Hitting this into an uphill, so I'm gonna play like a little bit of loft. Take it. We'll take it. Gotta see what this break is doing down the hill. So much break. So much break. I'm so disappointed in that one. Should have at least 10k subs? I don't know about that. I appreciate the sentiment, though. You know, hopefully whenever we get a new game, you know, that'll kickstart things a bit, because I think it's, you know, we're nearly 2 years into this game cycle, and, you know, I think people playing the game is pretty steady, but as far as, like, the actual, you know, people consuming golf content from a viewership standpoint is not as big, generally speaking. Am I really gonna get an 8 up 14 from the hill there? I don't think so. But if I go up to 7 iron, you go up to 198, you go down to 209. No, see, that's long. Maybe it is the 8 here. Give it a little D-loft and a little spin. And then it's gonna break a bunch. So that's kind of the funky part here. That's poor. Big slow. Big ol' honkin' slow. Not a good tempo to end on. Should play ranked. If there was a master swing playlist, ranked would be a lot more interesting to me. But it being on, you know, ranked being on pro, like with all the assists and stuff, like even if you took the assists off, I think you would be in good shape. Also, apparently we're making up some ground on the field there. 13 under, seems like the course is playing pretty tough, and we, you know we left some strokes out there. Tournament is going pretty well thus far. Nice. But yeah, I think we'll probably end up playing ranked and stuff when the new game drops. I think it's just right now, you're kind of in the big content lull. Yeah, Cockster, he's very good. He's very good. Yeah, it's just, sports games inherently have ebbs and flows, right? You have the launch hype and a bit of time after, and as time goes down until the next game, a lot of times it goes down or kind of levels out and just kind of stays at a point. And we're 22 months. Hey, what's going on, long legs? We're 22 months into this game cycle with no news of another game, so we're at like the lowest of lows for this. So we'll see. There should be a big boost in viewership on Twitch live streams, on YouTube live streams, on YouTube videos when a new game comes out, but for now, it's kind of like trying to grow in the valley of, you know. Try fantasy courses like Apex? I could, but like so many, like he does it, Hemo does it, I've seen other people do it, I know Cockster does, like, I don't want to just copy. Yeah, not as good as R2D2, not as good as the guy that's out here cheating and playing against TGC rules. He's not on the leaderboards on the website though, so I don't care. But yeah, not as good as him, for sure. We will though, so once this season's over, I think what we are gonna do is we're probably gonna, for stream, while we're still enjoying college football, we'll switch to college football still afterwards. But I think we'll just do some resets on Impossible Challenge, and we'll just grind that out. Wanna see me rage like Apex? I don't think I have that level of rage or that entertaining of rage either. When I rage, I just kind of get moany and whiny, and I personally don't think it's really all that enjoyable to watch. All right. So 11 under, 14 under, 13 under, very solid and steady. I gotta check and see. Well, actually, I guess I can't see if Pat played already. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Pat's been complaining that we're shooting the exact same scores every round. So I'll have to see if he shoots 13 under in round 3 as well to keep that going. All right, so that's gonna do it for golf for today. Now we're gonna switch over to some college football. I hope you will all join me in that. If you haven't, I get it, that's okay. Just make sure to leave a like and a subscription on the way out. See, that's the part of like YouTube that I really struggle, is like the self-promotion, which I shouldn't have an issue with promoting myself, but somehow promoting myself is like the hardest thing to do. Hey, what's going on, C-Mount? Thank you, dude. Yeah, having a good couple of weeks here. Hopefully we can keep that momentum going into tomorrow. Couldn't sync my file due to a conflict. Oh man, whatever will I do? Alright, let's switch these games over for the categorization. You know, very important, obviously.
EA Sports.
Yeah, Discovery at an all-time high. No, not really. Leave it because you hate college football. I get it, man. It's not, you know, every game is not going to be for everybody. So I appreciate you being here for the time you were, and I will catch you later. Have a good one. All right, let's get some warm-ups in. We did a bit better on defense yesterday. I think maybe we need to get back to our pass skeleton outman so we can just get annoyed at missing all of the throws. Oh, come, you gotta catch it, my guy. So, C-Mount, I know you've been playing this a bunch. Have you been enjoying how rigged some of the games feel? That's the one thing that's getting me right now. Some of the stuff just feels a little bit too heavily RNG against you. So yesterday, I'm gonna run you through it because it was towards the end of stream, so you would have, if you were here even at all, you would have missed it. So I had road game at the Horseshoe, and we won. I came out 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, like stuffed them. Think I won like 13-7 or something. So they're number 2, I'm number 4. Have like the defensive game of my life. I'm riding a high. Next week we're going on the road to a 1-5 Rutgers. We're now the number 2 team. I got picked off 5 times. Wide open receiver, overthrown, picked off every which way you can imagine. It was like the most elite zone defense. I've got my tight ends are running into each other. You know, I can't really get anything going. Roughing the kicker penalties on my off guys. Or no, that one I got roughing the kicker on. I got bounced by the outside guy and just kind of casually walked into the kicker flag, you know, on their field goal. They go and score a touchdown. It was like, I don't know how you could win that game on your own merit. Rutgers scored 28 points in the 4th quarter against you to force overtime. Yeah, so I've heard from some people, and now it's all starting to add up. I've heard from some people that Rutgers is like ending up in their top rankings like season after season. Just a bad read. And I'm like, okay, so even though they're 1-5, they're definitely just like the team to beat. Like, there's something about their personnel or their scheme. Oh, that was a hit. That is just like OP. Ooh! I don't know how that gets caught. Most times that's a pick or a deflection. Oh, I threw it to the wrong guy. I meant to hit square. I got lost. Wow, imagine actually finding a space in between. In between the corner and the safety? So yeah, I am now convinced that Rutgers is the chosen one. I am now convinced that they are the golden child. They can do no wrong. Oh, that is a linebacker. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I struggle against the red zone passing. And I think that's a very realistic thing. Certain games and teams that feel different, like it bumps up the difficulty. Yeah, and it's like, there's really no reason why I should get... I understand it's on the road there, but like their stadium pulse wasn't anything to be concerned with. It was just like, how am I getting picked off this many times? 5 interceptions. I think I threw 3 picks in the first quarter. It's just like everything that I did resulted in an interception. Always been like that in NCAA. Back in the 2000s, your buddy and you would always have tough games against East Carolina. Now, for those teams, did it matter home or away? Like, if you had them as a home game, did that affect it? Because like in my head, I'm like, we're undefeated, and Ohio State on the road is gonna be harder. And it was a gritty thing, and then and then it's like, okay, I wonder if behind the scenes they have stuff factored in for like a sleeper game and stuff like that, but I don't know, I was kind of pissed. Away was always tougher, but home was tough too. I think we just had 30 leftover hours. I think we're good to play the Indiana game. All right, kill the music because we're getting into game time here. And then let's see how things go. We're coming back home. This should be to our benefit, but now I trust nothing about this game. Well, that's like, I call it third and convert because I can't believe I stopped as many times, and I don't. Maybe it's because it was a rainy game, but I got so many stops against Ohio State at the Horseshoe. But I call it third and convert.
Again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
4-1, got absolutely curb stomped by Georgia. Yeah, so this is my second season, and I almost it's like our second or third game of the season. We had a smaller school come in and almost take it to us. I was so taken aback by it. I forget who though.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but
couldn't stop. Yeah, it's yeah. I hope that that's just like a bug thing that they need to patch or something to something for them to make an adjustment on their end, because it's
what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence,
quite frustrating.
Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able
I didn't get out to the flat fast enough. That's not really the guy that I wanted to have.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled.
We got the running back.
Speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Nice.
And the pass is
Good.
Yard loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion.
Oh, Seaman, I do have a game question for you. Is there a way on defense to like?
Will throw. Fires to the big fella.
Is there a way to toggle faster between your defenders than spamming circle?
The only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Hold circle and point. Okay, thank you.
For this offense. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, man.
Really nice stop there from this senior.
I think I have to have. I think my issue is not having. I need like. Not gap integrity, but gap like.
44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down.
Nice.
Good
play. I don't think it's gap in. I guess maybe gap integrity is the right word.
Line up to punt it away.
Like zone integrity and gap integrity are my weaknesses.
First one of the day away might be a little stiff. They only used him.
You know, I definitely have a tendency to start going with the receiver who looks like they're getting open, and then it leaves a hole and somebody comes in behind. And when I'm on run defense, but like in zone coverage, you know, I'll follow the running back a little bit too much, and then they'll cut it back to the hole that I left. So definitely got some work to do there.
Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the position.
All right, we're just going to keep it simple here.
Cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throw down.
Using his legs, it's Allen. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
We can go extension of the run game here. I always kind of like having the stick play.
But you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that.
Get Wallace underneath or something.
Second down. Quick completion.
Nice cut. Nice cut, boy. Turn up field. So often I will end up running that. So often I will end up running that thing out. Are they going to drop back into coverage, or are they actually bringing the heat? I'm going to call their bluff. They're going to drop. JKLOL. They actually had heat. All right.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional.
Single high safety.
Really good job by the defense.
I'm gonna call the slant. I like Wallace underneath here.
Looking to pass. It's out.
JK. Ooh, got it. That was tough because we ended up with. They ended up with inside, like the right leverage on him and stuff. All right. Stretch play. We might have the numbers outside here.
Looking for a crease to the left.
Run him over.
Discards a man.
Because I'm pretty sure with our coaches we have like a boost to hit stick stuff.
Yeah, I'm so impressed.
All right, let's take a shot.
This guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense too. His team's always prided
themselves play action post.
Run the football, right? Be more physical.
Holes is gonna come underneath and turn up. We're gonna get Evan Saunders underneath.
Defense is down. So hard to stop.
Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Penn State!
beauty.
Nice job understanding.
A beauty.
I gotta get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that.
See, key there is I saw the right side safety getting beat inside, and the left safety came under, or maybe it was a corner, but they were too shallow. There was no way they were getting back for that.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
All right, so we'll have to try the hold circle and point,
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
because I hate having to hit toggle like 10 times to change to the left outside linebacker or something, especially if I just overshoot it the first time.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some
18.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped
Good,
at
good,
18.
good.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical. David.
Look at
Up front, they
that,
gotta do
fancy.
a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
Absolutely demolished the man.
How does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the
Get fired
whole
up.
offense at your disposal.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
That's so much better to hold circle and adjust.
Give to the running back.
Oh, I overshot it.
I
overshot it.
4 out to the 27.
And you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on
I don't
first and
know
second.
that
Got
this
to get
is
those
what I
stops
want.
early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it.
Oh, you got the pick.
And the
Get in there,
pass
boy.
is intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that.
Get in there, boy.
He gave his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Situations like
Big come ups. All right, now this is the obvious, to me obvious. I don't know if it's the right play, but you take a shot. You take a shot.
Penn State sends the offense.
Goal
back
post,
onto the
probably
field.
Saunders.
Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack
Never mind.
unleashes one deep.
Never mind.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That is exactly
Penn
what
State.
most
Yeah, just keep it
offenses
rolling.
do.
Just keep the track on loop.
My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
And
I'm
the
beating
extra
that-
point makes it 14.
Beating the other safety twice now.
For the kick after that touchdown.
That was a mistake. I'm not really sure what happened, but I
Maybe if he could have
like blanked on what I was doing, and then I regretted it.
Indiana has the ball back in the Hoosier
I think I accidentally hit the button at the wrong time, and then my brain went, I don't want to do that, and I just stopped pressing it.
They really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of
Dang,
the
he,
gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling.
He turned
They need
quite a
an
bit there,
explosive
7
play to
yards.
wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that
Oh, I
play or,
overcommitted.
that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I overcommitted.
And he gets it to the
All right, let's try some cover 2 here. I know that they're running quite a bit, so let's maybe
Fresh set of downs.
keep guys a little bit closer to the line.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They pick up half.
I gotta do something different. Do we gotta go man?
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
I got the running back.
Halfway there on first
For better
down,
or for
2nd and
worse.
5. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
That was a
Still
terrible
running at the
angle.
40. They are finding soft spots.
Okay,
and the
something's
defense has
gotta
got
give, Colby.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying
They're
to
running,
stop
they're
this
running,
guy.
they're
They better
running.
Rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. With the catch, it's West.
The worst part is when you actually like recognize where it's going.
And the defense is running out of room to defend. Ever
You
since
recognize
they
where it's
invented
going
the
and you
forward
just can't
pass, the
you
tight
can't
ends
stop
have
it.
been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth.
And he takes it.
What I've realized, it's very hard to man the running back.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. But they still
For me personally, it is very hard to man the running back.
You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so
because
many points. So
I feel like
getting points, get that momentum back on your side.
I don't know. If I don't chase after him, I leave a hole on that side. If I do chase after him, the man just always cuts back.
He was hoping for something a little more.
It goes to where I was. It's like I can't seem to win.
Going back to work on offense now. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
little cutback.
Back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm.
I saw the 40 seconds left, and I got quite concerned that.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed.
We were almost at the half. We're almost at the end of the
Just
quarter.
looking at your play sheet, everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's going to let
Every time. Whatever it is with these guys, the safety on the left-hand side, he just is not good enough. We'll let it run to the.
Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving.
We'll let it run to the end of the quarter. But what I'm seeing, and maybe this is something that I just haven't missed, or maybe it's just they have a weaker secondary. That post, I'm getting inside, and the under route is drawing the safety down, and you get one-on-one. You get the inside, and you're good. They want me to go with the counter play? I typically don't enjoy the counter run. But you know, let's try it. Let's see how the game is in its recommendation here.
Going to the ground.
Wow, nice lead blocks, guys. What's going on, Senor?
Pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Yeah,
what up, dude?
Staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now
Let's try and get the first here. We got curls on either side.
Looking downfield, it's Aller. Fires to the wideout. Got his man.
He bit up. I could have just ran it to the end zone. John T. Chance, thank you for the follow.
Well, how about that play? Curl route, and the receiver, as soon as he turned
appreciate
around
it.
Zone coverage, the ball was right on him.
All right, let's try. I'm gonna try the draw here.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring
I struggle with
position
pass
on
plays
first
in
and
the
goal.
red zone, so we're gonna make them think that we're.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Just steamrolling the defense.
We'll make them think that we're gonna go with something maybe a little bit different here.
Before the defense is able to stop it. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in.
We will walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. For once, the announcer's actually saying something positive and it coming true.
Mano a mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6
Everything's
plays.
scripted. We're just watching a simulation in which we think we are controlling things. It's very advanced.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays.
I like went around and that was almost real bad.
Understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Looking for a
Yes, get off your blocks. Show them what's what.
Running to get 2 there to the 32.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
I don't know if I just like am dropping back too far.
At the 38. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Figure it out.
Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle.
Okay, see that's like I have to know that guys are gonna have the turn and cut like real quick. Alright, we've got the running back, which I feel like is always a mistake.
Unloads to the wideout.
Falls out!
They stripped it out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's
imagine just slapping the R1 button and the ball actually pops out.
Wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into
Feels good, man.
Make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that.
Feels good, man.
You can tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Block, man, block. I might. I think I'm supposed to go in between the guard and the tackle there.
Sometimes you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create
let's go high-low dig.
At least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Clifford might get out.
On second down, wants to throw.
Now we're gonna go to the sideline here.
Got a man, it's Allen. Tackled almost.
I was gonna say, how far forward of progress are they gonna give me?
Up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle.
I don't really like this screen in this situation. Actually, get Coles right across the middle here.
On third down, he drops to throw.
Oh, no, it's behind him. Oh, man, you had...
And money down is where
you had it. Just have to lead the guy a little bit.
Play great pass defense. Know what's coming and get off the field.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way.
Oh, that had so much backspin. I wish that there was a way to, like, I don't know, control the backspin a little bit.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go.
Like, what if you only want a little bit of backspin?
The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical.
Dang.
They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that.
All right, let's try and switch up the defensive look here a little bit.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
Not in my house.
Pick up there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake.
Oh, I got faked.
Caught behind the line. It's Green.
3rd and inches. Okay.
On that completion.
I feel like I tend to play this like Tampa 2 look like we're bringing pressure. I should probably bring pressure more often, but
picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Jackson gonna throw it, trying to get to it.
All right, that's coverage sack, even though I didn't actually drop back into coverage, because in my head I'm like they're running it, and I started to commit. I definitely shouldn't have. Well, that is short.
And the punt team sends it the other way.
I tried to call fair catch. Apparently they don't want me to call fair catch. Fine.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared.
See, we could have Ivy underneath. Probably Saunders, though, is our best. Nah, just kidding. I like this.
He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots.
I like this.
And
Alright, do I need to realistically be doing this? Like doing passes on everything? No, not really.
You gotta work the middle. Great job finding this wide
Okay,
receiver over the middle of the field.
I'm going to try the tight end cross. I got screwed by the tight end cross last time because my guys ran into each other. This is a redemption.
He's gonna pass. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took
He was open.
Trying to deliver that football.
He was definitely open.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Alright, I do like this though for the screen.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. He's
third and 3.
First down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff.
Yeah, let's look like we're going for the run.
Positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Ah, tried to bounce it outside. What I was trying to figure out there is I don't know how to make, like, is there O-line blocking adjustments? Is there an input for that?
This offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country.
All right, I think we can afford to run here, and they're pretty loaded left side, so this run to the right is going to be real nice.
Might as well give it to him again.
Ah, no, but they stop us. All right. Gonna have to watch the clock here.
A big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Aller. Throws for the tight end.
When they came off the ball, I did not think that they had any sort of leverage there, which is why I went with that.
He's done a really nice job with his decision making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
After the second
All right,
down,
Saunders going to take him deep. Clifford cross in the middle.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed in the middle.
He got freaking like held there a little bit.
Wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given
I'm gonna call it again.
On this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Looking down the middle. Got it. They get him stopped.
We'll call the timeout. How'd the rounds go? Not 13 under. We're inside the top 10 on PlayStation at the moment. Things are looking pretty good.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
I wish we were actually doing a jet here, but
trying to barge in. He's got it down to the 1.
All right, one more shot.
Doorstep of Pater. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal.
All right, I want to try the play action. We never get the play action. Probably don't have time for it, but it's fine.
The play action fake.
I try. Oh my God.
Defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Couldn't get the ball out. It was there.
And in the closing
big sad.
Half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
Big sad.
It is perfect. And they'll push.
I mean, they brought pressure, so
they get the late field goal.
You know, I don't know if
not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
Trying to run it up the gut there, I mean, might be still the call, and just try and beat them on it. Wow, 1 second left.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should.
Actually, do we get the ball to start the second half? I think we do.
That's the end of the second.
I think we do get the ball to start the second half here.
An hour halftime update. Guys,
so yeah, we had a couple of Eagles out there. We missed a shorter putt right at the end of the round too. Just one of those ones that like fairly short. Didn't look like it broke a ton, and I don't know if I underhit it by a hair or what, and it just like snapped low. We also had like a 190-yard shot that we almost holed out. Caught the lip. Like it was looking like it was tracking for the longest time, and then it took the lip and just turned. It was like, oh man.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. Just ran him over. In his sophomore season,
all right, we like that.
Really learned to find that
We like that, and then extend it maybe to a little bit quicker of a throw.
Positive, Palmer. Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put
Go
this
drag
game
and
on
stick.
the offensive line a little bit. Let
Saunders
these guys
on the
take this
underneath,
thing
depending on
over,
what these
be
linebackers
physical and push
do.
this defense around.
Got it in the middle. It's
There you go, Saunders.
There to make
DS1 Rando, use what you see on Friday after Senor brought it up last week.
Really nice job on that play.
I love it so much, man. I love it so much. That game is so good for Rando.
Soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
All right, nothing there, unfortunately.
And that is not happening.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away.
Goes
Get
Z
to the
spot.
running back defense, not fully
You're gonna have
in the
Reynolds
slightest. Nice job
out.
getting upfield, getting to the running back.
He's
getting him on the
probably
ground.
best bet.
Wide receiver shows motion. Back to pass. It's Aller. And
Okay.
that's going to fall to the ground incomplete.
Not great.
That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Not great, not great.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job
All
playing.
right, we're gonna get Cross and Reynolds. We'll see which way
If
the
they can convert here,
corner
that type
or
of
the
play
safety
can
bites, and we'll
really
go to the
give
other
you a
one.
shot of momentum. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Bang.
And this is dry.
Didn't,
I
I guess didn't go enough.
In his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt
This is
it
gonna
away.
be shorter. Oh,
This
they
will be the
almost.
second time they've had to kick it away.
Dang.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries.
Yeah,
it
that
into the
wasn't-
end
that
zone.
wasn't great.
Offense getting set for first down.
Fought Taurus Demon 3 times back to back.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good
Instantly
job.
downhill from the start because you started with the Demon Spears, so you went from doing almost 200 damage to 20 to 40.
Taking a profit. Take what's there.
Yeah, it's crazy, like, just how quickly things can change when you're,
They'll line up for a second down play.
you know, just depending on what you get dealt. And then, like, you get to those points where all of a sudden
On
you're...
the run, it's Green.
What was that? What was that
He
angle?
showed it all there. A little
That my
elusiveness, a little power,
DB was
and he's got
taking.
the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just
You know,
give
if you
this
get,
guy
like,
one
over-encumbered or
inch,
you get
one
encumbered
little
with
crease, he puts his
heavy
foot in the
armor and
ground.
stuff,
He gets
and then-
north fast.
To
Yeah, the
ground.
other
He's
thing
got
is-
it again.
You know, if you put too much stats into one weapon and then it gets changed, like,
And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
so much variability.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Alright, we're gonna try here and go man the way that they're going. I don't know if that's gonna be a good call.
From the gun, running back gets the gift. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down
man
conversion and
blitz.
then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Okay, so I think what I need to do when I go man is it's something short like that. I think I have to go to like a press coverage.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Nice sack.
The quarterback runs out of time and down he goes at the 38.
You had an infinite souls glitch with Gaping Dragon constantly killing itself. Mega Lister's Iron Golem and Cease back-to-back was awful. I remember Squilla was doing some challenge run not too crazy long ago, and I think he had like Manus and something in the gargoyle fight.
Jackson will throw. He's right on target. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job.
All right, come on, boys.
He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like...
There's no way he just, like, bobs and weaves for 12 yards there.
Dangerous, this guy.
Defense, what are
absolutely
you
rigged.
How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the
absolutely
entire country,
rigged. All right.
be wide open like
We're blitzing.
that? You're just making it way too easy
We're
for
blitzing.
the offense.
The give to the back.
See, because the thing is, when you...
It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
5 to 6 yards a pop.
you get that sort of a sack on first down, 2nd and 3rd and 12. You shouldn't. It just shouldn't be that way.
Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Yes.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some
That's me.
physical
That's me
pass
covering.
defense.
All right, we're gonna go blitz again. I probably should have gone on the Sam Mike one, but that's fine.
On 1st and goal.
I'm gonna be the blitzer.
Trying to make that rush think on the
Yes!
play here.
Good stop. Now they're centered. They'll get the field goal. But that's good. That's good coverage.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He got it.
How great is
We'll
it to
take
know
it.
that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your
I'm just so
opponent's
scared,
side of
man.
the field,
If we
you're
go to
walking away
All-American
with
at some
3
point-
points because this dude is automatic.
I didn't step out, right?
He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back.
That's
to
the
work
wrong
on
audio
defense.
for it because I'm at
Here's
the
another
25,
opportunity, Jesse,
and
to
it wasn't a
stretch out this
safety.
lead after
So
punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers.
Joke's on you,
Reese. I think
dude.
It's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays. Put a
oh,
good
he
drive
dropped
together.
it?
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not
buddy.
on the same page.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. With the catch,
Oh, he just got bumped outside.
that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
All right, we got stick and knot. Oh, man, if Coles can get the inside here.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many...
Oh, my goodness. Are you serious? All right, I guess that's effectively a punt then. I tried taking a shot.
Try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like...
All right, this is just where, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they made some second half adjustments or something.
Throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do
Keep
that is
3rd
by
down
having
manageable.
success
Well, when you're
like
playing a
that,
game where
running
it's
the
3rd and
football on
convert,
1st
it's
down.
kind of hard.
Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Bully ball on 3rd and short.
I can't seem to stop him.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially.
I can't seem to stop him. I don't know.
Physical enough. They give up another run right there for a first down.
Can I get to the middle linebacker, please? Thank you.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room.
Yeah, like what do we do here? What do we do here to stop the run?
On first down with positive plays, positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Oh, he almost had the. Oh, he almost jumped the route.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody.
He almost had it. That would have been a huge pick.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third.
I saw the guy get open, and I didn't see where the quarterback was, and I just obviously assumed that they're going to complete it. Can I have... Why is... Okay. This time, fair catch actually happening.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the pick.
Do that again. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff
is
to throw it this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't really like this play here. Shot over the top. Boot. No, we'll go with the run. All right, they stayed disciplined. I tried to draw them off.
We've come to the end of the quarter.
All right, fourth quarter.
Let's take a quick look at
We're up 2 scores, but we can't be giving it back. Can't be giving it back. We gotta get this dub. Move back on up.
Period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield.
That's what we like to see. That's how you come out to start the quarter.
And on his way, a tremendous pickup on that one.
All right, now we're going to take a shot. Now we're going to take a shot. Second guy is deep. Somebody's going to be open.
I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football.
No! Whoa!
And I'm going to try to win me a
I tapped it. I tapped it. That was supposed to just be a slide. Why is my man's flying over the top?
Maybe this will breathe the
that was a pretty epic dive, though.
Flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace.
What?
Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
Tell me he's down by contact. This is what I'm saying. The game's rigged. I'm challenging.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this.
His back's on the ground. I see offense.
Give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call.
That's what I'm talking about. Good challenge.
Set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw.
Oh man! All right, that corner actually managed to stay with him.
In his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession, obviously.
That's a couple bad throws. Kiss my entire yash.
Throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy.
Why is it that everybody can just pick me off from anywhere? Why are these guys suddenly so good? A 1-5 team and a 2-4 team are just jumping routes and taking it to the house.
How fast did this
They're not rigged
game
at all.
just change offense in the league?
Oh, you want to win a national championship? Well, you got to wait until at least year
Defense makes
5.
the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup.
You know, is it that the computer starts to scout me, and if I run too many of the same types of plays across different weeks, like the defenses are actually picking up on it?
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Clemson. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys.
I just almost threw another pick.
All
right, stop playing, stop doing like stupid throws.
I love an offense
Stop
that
doing
wants to
stupid
stay
throws.
aggressive.
We've been throwing a lot, so let's run a draw
Like
play.
this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He'll try to pop the draw.
I got a little bit confused by where that guy was blocking.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come
we're running
to the line,
outside.
2nd and 7. The give and take.
Oh, he got
tick, tick,
absolutely
tick, tick, tick,
destroyed.
tick.
Run you over.
Just
See ya, dude.
steamrolling his way through. He's up to 80
Like how I like
yards
squared the guy up. Like I'm
Just
gonna
enough
truck
to
this
get
man.
for the national leader in rushing.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gap.
Give this
The
man the
offensive line
business.
Took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole.
All
and the
right.
offense ripping off a nice run
Trips
there.
with a single high safety. I'm gonna go play action. Could get Wallace over the top. Could get Saunders underneath.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Throws
Man,
it
they
behind
abuse
him.
That. It'll be 2nd down.
The quarterback has got to just settle down and take a breath. Threw a bad pick last drive.
The quarterback
Almost threw
is
another one on that last
completely
play.
settled,
He's got to
okay?
regain his focus.
Quarterback is completely settled.
Counterweight this
Settled.
defense and make
You
them play
can-
the run.
you can
If
just
get
shut your
this many
face.
a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box.
These
more
freaking
guys to the
guys.
run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going slants. We're gonna hit Clifford.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he dropped it. It looked for
It's
all the
so
world like
scripted.
that would
It
be a
is
catch,
so
and he just got
scripted.
too excited.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Indiana sends the offense onto the field.
Come on,
We'll
guys.
see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the
I
right.
think we're just in like a situation where the game doesn't want us to win.
For a 1st down.
What?
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive and now in business near midfield at the 49.
Like, if they're gonna hold on to everything, we're gonna have absolutely nothing to stop them.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could
So I tried to kick a field goal short, but at like 40+ yards.
Bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, create enough separation to create a positive game.
I don't know what to do.
Against zone coverage. The
Don't know
quarterback
what
knows
to
that's going to be a
do.
tight window. He's got to rifle that ball
Now
into his
what I
wide receiver.
call
He does just that.
D-line
As a result,
kick it,
they pick up
pressure.
the 1st down.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires left.
And you know what? The one time that I actually, this is like the crazy part about it. The one time,
Before he moves the chain.
the singular
When you get zone coverage and
time
curls,
that I got a sack,
that DB starts to
they went and then converted
that wide
3rd and
receiver
12.
comes back and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
We've reached the 2-minute warning and the
So,
defense needs to
you
come up
know,
with a stop to close this thing out.
Got that going for me.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Gotta call some blitzes.
In this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against.
I'm gonna call a timeout. This could be. We'll see.
Quick timeout by the defense here.
But we're gonna
make sure everyone has the same call.
Try and make sure that we're good here.
Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. They try to pop a run on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you want to sneak those draws.
They're gonna go for it. I guess they have to. I guess they can't kick a field goal, right?
No, nice job staying in their gaps. Offense was in shotgun. The offensive line was pass setting. They were trying to fool them, but they couldn't get it done.
Oh, that's huge. All right, we haven't run the jet. Oh, this is to the short side though. We're just gonna go inside zone.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. Reese, productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So Jesse, I can. All
right, this is almost best case scenario. This is almost best case scenario. Second and inches.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably
because we burn a timeout of theirs there.
It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
There we go. Oh, they were trying to give it away. They were trying to give it away, but we're not going to let it happen.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Very bizarre. R2 will flip the play. I know, but it flips the entire. Like, I have to get the entire team to like shift around. And so, like, that's the weird part for me about it. Is there a way to just change the side in which the running back runs to without flipping the entire play around? Because there are some times where I line up and I just want to flip the run.
A lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this.
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there.
Go State schools? Plot twist. Penn State is state affiliated.
You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success.
Right stick, left or right? Okay. Depends on the play. Yeah, I mean, I imagine if you've got pulling guards and stuff, then no, you can't do that. But if you just have like a halfback dive or something, sometimes I wanna set up to the the run to right or left side instead. These wins shouldn't be this close, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I might have to spend those coach points. 4-star wide receiver is mine. We're in good shape. We're in good shape. Looks like somebody committed elsewhere. Right guard. Oh, we just got locked out. Well, he was kind of a stretch play, I think. All right, and we are leading on Matt Bad News. Let's take a look at this recruiting board on the road at Michigan State. We've got a trophy game on the docket here. Let's put some music back. It's awfully silent up in the head trying to go through this without any music going. All right, 2 running backs, 1 right wide receiver, 1 right tackle. Right end, left outside linebacker is committed. It says about another one. I don't know that that's needed. Middle linebacker and the strong safety. I think right guard was just one of our, like, he would be a bonus. Whoops. Got locked out, unfortunate. All right, let's see if with any of these outstanding players, if we have anything that we can do. Okay, might actually be able to... No, we can't hard sell this guy yet. The option's not even there. This dude is just... Okay. Can't schedule a visit because he's only at his top 8. I just can't do anything else with him. That's fine, I guess. Hey, take it easy, C-Mount. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. I'll catch you later, good sir. Alright, you... Might be able to switch things over. We don't have a scholarship for him. Is there any reason why we shouldn't? I guess not, right? Okay, he's not at the point where we could even hard sell him anyway. Some of these guys just in there like top 8. He's close. Mr. Bad News. Okay, let's see if we can hard sell him. Because the proximity to home one's not gonna work. Prove yourself is gonna be it. DM him and then I guess just schedule him for a visit. It's not really a tight race. But we'll as much as I hate doing it, we'll put him at the end of the... end of the season. You know, for added effect. Ooh, okay. We can get this guy off of soft sell. Because these hard sells are definitely the thing to do. I mean, we're giving this guy as much attention as we possibly can. And we are far and away leading on George Navarre. 4-star gem right end, and you wouldn't think it. This is our 3-star gem quarterback. I'm not gonna give him a scholarship because it just feels wrong. But we'll throw a little more recruiting power at him. That's fine. This kicker. What else can we do to get you, man? It is kind of funny how you can like still use the same number of hours, you just like are able to increase your likelihood of success. Because you just like take setting the house off and like hard sell. You know, the maximum influence says it's the same, but it's the same for cheaper. So... winning? I guess it's like... I guess is there any reason not to offer scholarships? I guess this guy would be because we haven't necessarily in need. Because these guys are scouted, but... what? It's running backs and wide receivers. I guess that one guy was maybe like a guard or something. What was he? It just said agile. Who am I scouting? Because it should say athlete under, yeah. So we got, that's what it is. We've got 2 4-star gem centers that we're talking to. We've got a great freshman. It's really about just having one guy behind. I don't need to like load it up entirely. I like the bug where it cuts out a number. So, you know, I've got a 35-pound, 6'3" center who is just essentially a stick. He's gonna break. And we've got the running backs. We've got a wide receiver in the pipeline. We did, Justin, but it was, we were up like 24-7 or 24-10 or something. Ended up making a stop on 4th down while they were trying to drive in, but like, it felt like the entire second half, I couldn't win. You know, it felt so against me in the second half. It was kind of crazy. See, do we just try and like keep recruiting random people just for the sake of having really strong guys? Like, I guess that's the part that I don't know. Because, like, this wide receiver, we could add another 4-star wide receiver pretty easily here, I think. So for the league, now you gotta do BDO PvP with them in a few minutes. The dedication to your friends is admirable. At a certain point, though, you just gotta tell them, nah, man, I ain't playing that. See, we've got 3 freshmen coming. I guess you would just take, like, the best of the freshmen and redshirt them. Or maybe not the best of it, but, like, the second best was redshirt them, give a little bit of a stagger. Say no to CS. Maybe you need to find friends who have a better taste in games. They're not really giving you great options, are they? Do we just take another 4-star and like see? I guess, why not? Why not? We've got a lead on this guy. And then prospect list, I think maybe we take a look at like, just like top overall. We're still at this guy's. Maybe not recommended. Let's just go top prospect. I wish I could filter like top prospects that are, I guess, maybe not interest, maybe like state, maybe interest. So we got this right end. Can scout him. I'm gonna skip on the quarterback. Blocking tight end. I would also want to be looking at guys that maybe we have a chance with. Not the game. Yeah, like Senor says, I've kind of got to have both. I kind of have to have both. I can't ride vibes alone, you know? Alright, this guy's a little bit of a stretch guy. So let's look at these last two. Just a regular 4-star. Just a regular 4-star. Alright. End or corner? Corner could probably use some more work, although that's a growing group. Probably not bad to get another guy in there to see what happens. See, with the right end, we have a better chance at. Counter-Strike with friends from high school, college, and their pro roommate mentioned several times how I was like really restraining himself to not yell at people. Yeah, get real pissed at the guy that like just doesn't know what's happening. It's like, I'm trying my best, man. I really, really am. I mean, these guys, he's already got scholarships thrown at him, so like this isn't gonna do much, but it is what it is. Gotta do what we gotta do. Did we drop? I think we did. No, we stayed steady. I know this is the first college football playoff poll. We're up in the, okay. I mean, it's pretty tight. Georgia lost to Tennessee and dropped a few. Ah, man, Ohio State beat Rutgers. Rutgers is the sleeper team. It's not a game we should have lost, but we're gonna go on the road to Michigan State. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Georgia lost, fake news. Phillies won. That's good. The season has been pretty concerning as of late, ever since the All-Star break. Ain't no one yelling. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's different depending on like who you know and stuff, but alright. We'll be back in just a few moments. We've got a road game against Michigan State. We kind of have to win out, so you know, they're 4-3. Things have not been looking pretty since we beat Ohio State. It's not even like we're battling injuries or anything. But yeah, we'll be back in just a few moments. Appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you in just a few. That PC was superior to console and how it's unfair he has to play against PC people. Broken aim assist. Yeah, it all comes down to the individuals. I guess Justin just has some really good friends. All right, we're gonna get some O-line boosting in our run. In our run blocking. And then I want to see, do we want extra blocking there? Throw on the run, change of direction. No, I don't think so. Finesse move and block shedding? That could be useful. O-line gets boost to power move, block shedding, play recognition, and pursuit. I mean, the block shedding is kind of a nice thing. Otherwise... Okay, so that's something to consider. I see, we're to the point where it's training boosts. XP, staying hot. No. I think we're in a pretty good place with the recruiting. So let's go tactician. I think we are going to get our linebackers just to be a little bit better at block shedding. That way they can hopefully tack a little quicker. I think the ultimate goal will be to get this down to boosting their man and zone coverage. Do some Slay the Spire runs? Oh man, it's been a minute since I've slayed the Spire. What a good game. That's a game that I could probably always go back to, man. And like, there's so much content to that game that I haven't gotten to because it's just one of those things you have to like keep playing it to further runs to get new cards and like.
Its specialty is winning. Boy, do they hope the Spartans play good ball.
In addition to that, for a month each year.
For this showdown in home-standing Michigan State. Little gets the blood boil.
I haven't because I have it on. I only have it on my computer, but
shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout.
I feel like that's the type of thing if I could. If I had it on my phone or something, I would maybe end up playing it, you know, like flip it sideways, have a little bit more room. Oh, do they have a mobile version? Yeah, what's going on, TFR? Alright, rivalry game. It shouldn't be an issue, but, you know, the game has really been making things hard on us. Things that shouldn't be an issue are, so. Just the nature of it. I don't know, I have been playing a lot more Dokkan lately just because of it being anniversary season.
Always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
Go State. Yeah, gotta make sure you get the right state.
The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah,
nice.
We played in these games before. Everything just
good coverage, good coverage.
Right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Okay, 3rd and 7. They're going quick. They're going quick.
The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Washington State. Okay, well you gotta choose somebody that's in the game.
Number 30 sacks because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers.
You know, there's no third partying here.
And sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistent.
Oh, that's a hole.
Jesse. Like, you gotta
cut it back.
Consistently play hard.
Oh, he actually picked up the block. That's the first time I probably could have taken a punt to the house.
30 times. Very few people have done that.
I cut it back in. He actually laid the block down. That could have been to the house. Oh, I'm upset. Although 17 looks pretty quick. He might have caught me.
The Nittany Lions offense will try to
Okay, that's how you start a game.
As dynamic as this guy is on
And in my head, that means you take a shot.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that.
Yeah, you go for a bigger play there off of the turnover.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job.
All right, Wallace gets inside leverage. We hit him.
Nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned.
Oh, that was...
Got it in the middle.
I was not expecting the linebacker to... Yeah, that was scary.
When you play zone coverage, everybody drops back, everybody has eyes.
Linebacker dropped into coverage, and yeah, that was not...
those little cracks, and the quarterback can really make precise throws. Great job, great play, great throw, great game.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal.
Oh man, he was able to shed that block.
Want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
All right, I do like the little motion plays here.
Right, that's your job. Be scout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get more passes.
We'll go Z spot. It seems to throw them off. They're jammed in here a little bit.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Aller.
I tell you what, they move pretty slow off the ball there.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
You can't hear yourself think on third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
Easy.
Makes the catch.
Easy. Saw the drag coming underneath.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
There we go.
And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this,
yeah. It feels real good. Get a big punt return, able to convert.
And settles everywhere.
Obviously, it takes a little bit of the pressure off, but there's so much game left. So
you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Alleviate some pressure, but at the same time, still a lot.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good
Still
ball.
a lot of game to
Boy,
go.
3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly.
Good bat. Good bat.
Together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
How do you see what your individual players' play art is, as opposed to bringing up the whole thing? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but...
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
I saw it coming, couldn't shed the blocker and get up there.
Down, they have it at the 36.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season.
This defense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season.
Make it 3rd and short. You can, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can.
There you go, boys. Get home.
In good positions.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Yes, rally.
Willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Snagged in the middle. It's Parachek.
Come on, man.
Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out.
We are not a good lineup here.
Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
He's knocked down.
All right, 2nd and 12.
They'll try to snap it quickly.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling?
All right, third and 10. I'm going man this time, just because I feel like I've gone not man.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman?
I hate this game sometimes.
In there?
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name.
Third and 8.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more. Because
all right, I'm running blitz.
Like the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about.
And the defense picks up.
Stupid game.
Getting the quarterback down.
Stupid game. Not letting you do it to me.
This quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off.
Blitz them on third down. Just make it so that they can't.
With players like that getting after.
Yeah, we're definitely calling the fair catch. Okay, so now we can get into our, I'd say, normal-ish rhythm.
Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on
all right.
the last one. David.
6 yards on first down. We take those.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Oh, they've loaded the box. This stretch play is going to be so good.
Looking for room. It's Allen.
Or not. Apparently they've got speed in there.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of the first.
Damn, I really thought the outside run was going to be the way to go. It's a little bit shocking. So now we've got 3rd and 5.
Directions now as we crank it up in the second. Back on the field after the break.
Little wide receiver screen here.
Down. To throw, it's Allen.
Get in there.
Got it down the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation.
There you go.
To get through that traffic and get the first down.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
8 yards, keep the legs churning. All right, now we can take a little bit of a shot.
That beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for
Run play action comeback here.
Embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time.
That was, I felt the pressure, so I got it out early, but I didn't really look to see where the guy was. So, yeah, we get away with that a little. Bit there.
You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
The Nittany Lions are on the move.
Might get the one-on-one. Nah, he's drifted. Ah, that's so bad.
Quickly complete.
He makes the catch, but like that was definitely forcing it in there.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one
attaboy, Cliff.
Off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
Attaboy.
College football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes.
We'll run.
You don't want to give them belief because if it
we'll run mid-draw here.
Look out.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. He almost punched
down to the 1, and now it's like, I think they always know it's coming.
You don't tip the scales at 3 bills. Stay on the sidelines. Big boys.
Because what, the audible is to go off tackle?
They'll use the running game.
Right up the gut.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State.
right, this is what we like to see.
This is a guy that put a lot of
This is
pressure
what
on
we like to
himself
see.
coming
Now,
in.
this is also kind of how things went with Indiana. Don't get me wrong. We went up.
All the tools in the toolbox to be
It's
able
kind
to
of like
get
a
it
good
done.
first half, and then
He showed
second
it.
half
That's
is
his
where
10th
things
rushing
started to
touchdown
get
of the season.
suspect. So
And they
we're up 2
desperately wanted to
scores.
attempt a return, but
We're gonna
decided
take
not to.
nothing
Instead, they'll take the
for
touchdown.
granted.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This
Let's
is
go
when
some
the
man
pressure
coverage
can
here.
ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets
Not
a
gonna
stop.
run
Who
man
knows,
here on
better yet,
second.
Gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quickly
All right,
to the
good
tight end.
stop, but like
They're able to
3rd
get
and
him
1.
stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry up.
I don't know how to. Good bat. Good bat.
Complete on third.
I don't know what the shortcut is to press. Is it like right stick down or something?
Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
There's probably some button that I gotta press to bring that menu up.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now.
Don't know where the jet sweep pass is in the concept. It feels like it's just missing.
Exactly that, up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in too. He's been so
I'm gonna
good
try and
reading
motion Allen out and bring
coverage, going to
Carpenter
where
in,
the
see if
open
they
guy
move.
is
They've been
with
in a
the
lot of
football.
zones,
They've
so
been up and down the field, David, so far.
probably isn't
And
gonna
this defense needs to make something happen
do much.
right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options.
We've
on
got
second
the
and
outside
4.
receiver. If we send him on something, I'm gonna try a shot play here.
Looking to throw. It's Aller. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete
Dang.
after taking
All right.
a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to
We've
pick
got
up
some
a
room in
first
the
down.
middle here. We might be able to run for it.
Out of the gun, the inside give.
There you
And he'll
go,
get it up
K-Tron.
to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get
now we're
that
gonna go
ground
back.
game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your
They can
quarterback,
try and hit him
Palmer,
on the
and
draw.
let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man,
coming into
okay.
This game, this offense knew they were gonna have
Okay,
to
so
some way,
screenplay
somehow
would have been the better
establish
call
a
than the
semblance
draw.
of a
Got
running
it.
game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play action.
Got it, got it,
later
got
in
it.
This game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Wants to throw on second down.
Oh, that's
Got
tough.
his man in the middle.
That's a big
Takes a chunk
stick.
out of what they need to move the sticks.
That's a
This
big
defense is
stick
gonna have
there.
their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down.
Nice
Got it
block.
behind the line. It's wide.
Nice block.
And they finally haul
All right,
him
I'm
down
fine with huddling. We've got
a
plenty of
good
time.
catch and run.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first
All right,
downs.
we're gonna
together.
go.
Defense is gonna need
We're
to
gonna
figure
spread
something out
here.
before they get to
This should
halftime.
be pretty
Here comes
nice.
the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it.
Oh, that
Hang on to the
almost
pick, and
didn't
you
go
will be
well.
Thinking about that one for a long time.
I'm gonna try and get them on a quicker.
Pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line.
All right, if we get
disrupting
Coles
the
here in the
timing,
middle,
and
that
get
would
a
be
nice
great.
clean
Otherwise, we
hit.
do have Clifford.
Back to throw. It's Aller. Fires to the right.
Damn it.
And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
When I don't know. I think sometimes I do just lock into
As much momentum as they could.
guys a little bit too much.
Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's marked. And that completion good for a short gain, but they still have some work
short
to
gain?
do.
I wouldn't call 7 yards a short gain.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And he was fortunate.
I snap 4th and 4 from their own side here. I probably should have called timeout, but it's too late. That accelerated clock just ran it.
4th time tonight we've seen this guy.
Don't rough the kicker, please.
Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further. Signals for and make.
All right, we're gonna see what we can do.
They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
Why can't
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes,
I can't press any buttons.
The lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Okay, cool. I have to burn a timeout because it won't let me input in that menu.
To regroup on the sideline.
That's nice. Why does everything have to be a motion or a play action? I guess a motion play is fine.
The offense set for a first down play.
All right, we're going with it. Whatever happens, happens.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. And that one falls.
He just hasn't had the deep.
On first down, second down.
He just hasn't had the deep play.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that.
Yeah, we can take cross in the middle. I'm okay with that.
Up in the air. That's oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Overthrew him.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, he just hasn't been able to hit these deep throws, and I don't know if it ends up being a momentum thing.
I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle them off.
Neat.
That pass is well off target. He got
Good job,
hit
guys.
as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Well, you know.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Probably should be at least 17-0, but we'll take it. We've got a lead at the half. We just got to clean some stuff up. We've got to clean some stuff up. Because time of possession there is pretty equal, but we're just really outplaying them in terms of
and the average yards
per play and everything.
I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in Panic. But really, this game is going to come down to
we get the kickoff return.
Like
we can do some damage here. Start the second half off right.
Let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The ball bounces through the
So let's settle ourselves here. Yeah.
The Lions going back to work on offense now. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first
Play action
half.
to start with this look.
You want to continue that. You want to see good decision making. You want to see him playing on time.
I forced that. I forced that so bad. I gotta stop doing it, man.
It's the reason I built the lead.
I'm like seeing stuff, and it's whatever I'm seeing is wrong. Let's just run the run.
On the run, it's Allen. Fighting off the defender.
All right, 3rd and 6. It's not exactly where we want to be here, but
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Allard.
Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Big first down conversion.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got
Third down conversion, I guess, is technically.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in
If they
zone.
actually bring pressure, we got the little drag route behind.
On the outside and
They
the
dropped.
inside to see if you can
You
force
still have the
quarterback
drag
to go
route.
somewhere else with the ball.
He looks that one in nicely. And he'll step
Pat,
out
did
of
you
bounds.
do it again, man? I said at the end of the round, I was like,
Nice job by the QB.
I wonder where Pat's at
Coverage, so he's gotta make sure he
after
gets
this
it to
round. I guess I'll see
in a
tomorrow.
window to allow him to catch the ball
Did you
and
do
turn it
the
upfield.
exact same thing? Few holes left to play. Okay,
Mark this
okay.
Second and short.
I'm gonna run the stretch play here.
To the ground with the back. The
Alright.
Nittany Lions
Good
will
cut.
keep this drive going.
Good cut, good cut.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get
All right,
just
I want to see
enough
play
to keep the
action
drive
shot here. If Saunders takes him deep, could get Clifford.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout.
Waited long enough for
He's
that
got an open man.
to develop.
And they are pushing the ball down.
Very,
the field.
very
A
good.
Big pick up on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got.
All right, we'll see if we get
firepower
one-on-one
throwing the
with
ball. They've
Evans
got
on the
dudes
outside.
that can make things happen.
Throws toward the end zone.
I just
He wanted to
can't.
get the score right
Ooh,
there,
no,
but
that's
it
my
falls
lineman.
incomplete. Man down on the play
I just
as the
can't
officials
quite
take a break
seem,
and let him
for
be
whatever
checked out.
reason, to get.
This crowd knows this defense
This could be
needs
good.
them right now. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's
Hey,
run.
that was actually a lot
And
closer.
the
They
defense had that
kind of
one well
pinned up
covered.
there.
Short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here.
All right, quarterback draw. Spread them out, and we're going to take it up the middle.
Down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense.
No! Aller, you got to be faster than that, man.
Here, see if they go for it.
Ah, feels bad.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got.
I'm
a lot
gonna
of skill. He's not
be
the biggest
what
guy,
some
but
might
he's
call
not gonna be
smart
able to break a lot of
and kick a
tackles.
field
Really
goal.
gotta do a good
We're up
job
by
of
2
trying to
scores. Let's
scheme
make it
ways
3.
to get him out in more space.
Hate to see the drive stall
Pushing
out like
lead
that,
out,
but
and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll come out to the 25.
oh, so
No
you know how
attempt
I
at a
said
return.
about
The Spartans have it back on
you know how I said
offense,
earlier
hoping
that
to
like
play
went to
some
the
good ball.
dentist today?
Trailing now by 17,
So
David,
the
this is an
weirdest
opportunity
part
that they
about
need
it
to
is
answer.
they like
And down by 17, it's not
basically pressure washed my
We just
teeth.
gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great.
Yeah, how they
This
normally
offense can still
normally
be
you
who they
scrape,
are and
right?
stay consistent.
No doubt. Lots of
Normally
football
they
to go
scrape.
because
They
you
like
get the
started
feeling
with
this
this
is the
little
time
like
of game
pressurized
where, it could get bad. If you
water
don't score
thing
and all
to
of a sudden
clean
you get the
plaque
ball
off,
back,
and then
take
they
it down
scraped
field
at the
and put
end.
some points up. This thing might be
Very
over.
odd.
So absolutely, this quarterback
Very,
wants
very
to drive
odd.
this offense down the field and at least put something.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
The back goes in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
Well, in that
Getting,
business, the quarterback's
currently
gotta get rid of
pretty
it so
beat
quickly,
here.
right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Come on, boys. Let's get a stop.
Looking to throw on
No,
second down. Catch in the middle.
I think it's just because it's such a short throw, it ends up being like a lot faster than I'm ready for. Like the ball just gets there quicker. Because I feel like I read it, but that I'm never able to
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can complement who you are and what you are.
I need to drink water, but they're running this hurry-up offense on me.
Go white. Find the competent quarterback to this offense.
What if we go man? Is man gonna be what we want?
Gonna run it. It's Carter.
Okay.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one.
Just feel like at some point I should probably be calling a blitz.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming.
Okay, there we go. Get the coverage sack. Rewarded.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2
can't
sacks,
give up.
and there's still a lot of football to play.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Yes!
What a
Use a pick.
by the defense. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Whoa, big stand. Big stand.
Just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field.
But having just such a hard time passing, I feel like
ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field.
Feel like running is what I gotta do, even if it's just 4 yards at a time.
My job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal
I gotta
line,
put it in trips here. Off tackle. They can get their blocks.
On 1st down, it's 2nd and 6. Running it to the right.
You know, it just sucks when that guy doesn't get blocked.
And they rise to the challenge.
You know, it just sucks when that guy doesn't get blocked.
But up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
I feel like we're in a good position though for Wallace.
On the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this
I have a thought on that play for the future. I'm thinking that maybe, hear me out, maybe we, on one of these, pump it to the underneath, because that guy crashed down hard, and then we're just wide open on the seam route there. Yeah, thoughts? I feel like that could be a play for us.
They come to the line. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Johnson.
Right.
Defense makes the tackle, and that
I was gonna say they're going hurry up, but
the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take
so let's come out of the half. Like or not out of the half. Let's start the 4th quarter with the blitz. Yeah.
As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty
I see that the game agrees that I should blitz the linebacker. Now maybe a zone blitz would have been better, but
on 2nd down, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it.
17 under, very nice, dude.
That thing in there, work in the middle of the field. He
well played.
Rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Yeah, I definitely had a few like awkward tempos.
Defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
But yeah, also some really nice shots. So it was an interesting round.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. He'll throw on 3rd down. Safe completion on the screen. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down.
Okay, yeah, they're going to go for it.
For this coach.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Yeah, something about the early par 5s I've had. I think the par 5 3rd or 4th, I guess, right?
Receiver knowing exactly where the
I've had some bad tempos on like early holes there.
He was able to make the catch. He already knew he had it, and now.
And then that short one, I hit it, and it just dove on me, man. Like Simply put, it just
Looking to throw it again.
dove, like, I hit it, I must have underhit it just a touch, and the ball just like snapped below the hole.
Football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter,
so it was just a real awkward thing for me.
That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Working the middle, it's complete. Moving deeper.
No, the field. Yeah, it's just like you get the wrong.
First down at the 27. He might have expected.
Yeah, you get a bad input, and next thing you know,
nice little zone, and they pick up.
You know, you put yourself off the green, and I wasn't able to. I think both times had like a flop shot that I couldn't get close enough out of the rough short. Yeah, the rest is history.
That's what it was on 3rd and short.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone.
User pick.
Fires into traffic.
Hey, look at that! It said perfect timing user pick. Get in there.
In this defense, they stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick.
Get in there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears.
So yeah, definitely left a few strokes out there, but also playing pretty well.
Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Okay, so if we run,
they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody.
We've been struggling to run. The elusive back seems to be
they played with great effort. They've gotten
a little bit more my speed.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up.
I don't want a goal line run here, but like.
By this defense. They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week.
I know they know we're trying to bleed the clock out. Is there like an out route from Clifford?
Showed up and showed out.
Doesn't look like it. All right.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. The Nittany Lions get
first down. That's big. I didn't want to call timeout.
To use its first timeout of the half.
I hit the wrong button. I wanted to chew the clock.
Every time you face this offense, they're one of the 25 best in the
hurting
nation
myself.
At getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including.
I wanted to chew the clock, so instead of taking this thing way down,
facing off against this offense.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They gotta get a stop.
Run it down to the 2-minute warning.
They're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Now on second down.
All right, we're going to go stretch play. I know they've got quicker guys on the edge, so we'll see how this goes.
It's Allen.
Run him over.
He breaks a tackle, and they'll stop him.
Yeah, run around the outside doesn't seem to be the play. Stop your BDO arenas. Get in there. All right, look at this. Spread them out.
After that last run.
Easy money.
From the gun, the running back has it.
Easy money. All right, that'll.
The chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Everything going the offense's
pretty well wrapped this game up.
You got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive.
Does change the run direction.
Continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
All right, we're going touch pass to end the game.
Defense, you know you can go to.
We're going touch pass to end it.
Your base defense, where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Continuing to churn and move it forward in their.
All right, I wish I could find that. I do want to run some more jet sweeps. I just don't know why I can't quite find it. Especially because on that jet sweep, we have a guy who has like 99 speed. So we can get him in there.
Speaking, of course, and
all right, we win the land grant trophy.
It's glorious. to be able to brag, to be able to
17 to nothing, but look at that. 18 attempts, 50 rushing yards. Our run game has been absolutely stuffed the past few weeks.
This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business.
I don't know if it's our O-line. I don't know if it's him not being as quick and as elusive as a back. I feel like running backs with speed and elusiveness are
make some of the biggest plays of their lives
better than
in a rivalry game.
Like your power backs, at least in very short, very small sample size. Middle school had a Spartan's fat head on as well. Always found it creepy. Yeah, the Spartan costume head is it can be a little bit odd. Especially if you're just like looking at it in the room and aren't really like a big football person. All right, we're in pretty good position on a lot of the. Okay, there you go. Championship contender grade going back up. And not that anybody was concerned after the loss to Rutgers, so much so that they would leave, but all right, we're leading on a lot of them. These are the guys that we threw just kind of Hail Marys here at the end. Wow, Abdul Carter is the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. Architect unlocked. What does that even mean? What, edit coach? Is this just gonna be like the way the coach looks? Yeah, no, I want... Oh, I forgot we did this. Because Guy Vizo is 69 everything, that is also how he is built for... He's 6'9". And any... You know what? I probably should have gone with Coach Head 69. But I think it's too late to change that. What? No, he's supposed to be 6'9", 169 pounds. What happened, game? There we go. That's better. Apparently he shrunk, he wasn't supposed to. 3D full-size man staring at you? Terrifying. Coach abilities, that's what we're looking at. So archetype unlocked, or architect unlocked. Okay. So we can buy this when we get enough points, but is it worth it? Extra XP. For in-game goals. Chance to increase a random skill cap when leveling up. Earn an experience point bonus every 3-game win streak. Best skill cap. I don't know. This one's like very expensive. I mean, the extra XP is definitely good, but I don't know. I still don't quite follow like whatever a player levels up. Hey, somebody was asking about Nebraska yesterday, I think. Alright, so these guys... This cornerback, we did make it in a little bit. We can send the house on him. Apparently, though, that's not the play, because we know 2 of the 3. We might be at least on soft sell. Conference prestige. So we know. So prove yourself. It's not coach's favorite. Maybe prove yourself. Alright, we like that. I know this is just kind of like a stretch guy. Do you put him on a visit? Would be a complimentary visit too. I think the guys that we're falling behind on are ones that we're not really super heavily invested on. Like, they're just guys that are on our watch list. This guy we can't improve anymore. Can't schedule a visit either. Just gotta make sure that we've got the hard sell on all of the guys that we can have the hard sell on for. He's on top 8, so I can't. I'm just continuing to learn about him. Make sure we get you on the hard sell. Conference spotlight and a little DM. Alright, same with this guy. So prove yourself could be one. Proximity, coach's favorite could also be one. Alright, so I'm gonna soft sell him because I don't know. And then we'll just buff this up as high as we can. Try and get ahead here. He feels like one that we should schedule a visit for. Now, do we want to schedule it that far out? I'm gonna do an early visit here. I think this guy also needs a visit. We'll go complimentary and we'll get him in on. Doesn't have a visit with the other ones. I mean, we can go try and win him over from another team. I know that's a bit of a stretch thing here. All right, 30 leftover hours, not a big deal. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us. It's 11 o'clock. It is definitely late enough. So I appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll be back one more stream this week. We've got round 4 tomorrow. And we've got Nebraska and then... Let's see here. Playing Nebraska at home, and then we go on the road to UCLA. And then we'll have Northwestern and Oregon come next Monday. So... season is coming to a close. Tough thing here is it's like Nebraska is apparently good, and then 2 easier games, and then Oregon is the #1 team in the country at this point. We're number 7 with one really unfortunate loss, but we've bounced back. So we'll see if we can pick up the scrap. Sparky, good to see you, man. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to Cockster. He's playing some golf. So I will catch you all over there. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of your Wednesdays. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night.